Nah. It could be fake.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, Mariota. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He sets to fire deep. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, I don't care.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot.
Oh, no, not. Oh, that's the wrong.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up.
Oh, my God, bro. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Oh, fucking God, bro.
Xavier Howard.
Well.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. 1st down, Mariota. Forced out to, and a big loss here as he's taken down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
What the? I didn't pick the. Oh my God, bro.
He's going to
well,
loft
once
one
again, this
deep
smoking
left
crack.
side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it
That's
falls
not what I
incomplete.
picked, bro.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with
Okay,
the
let's
first
try
and
this
10.
again.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Here we go. Here we go.
On second down, it's Jones. And to the 42-yard line here. Brought down
he's
there.
done.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
All right, bro. Piss me off, man.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard.
Okay.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside, they can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
I'm never worried about
Throw on
that.
first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mariota.
You got me chopped.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Jones. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Oh, this is sad.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
53 is the mark.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Let me hack the
And that'll
ball,
set him
bro.
back 5.
Please, bro. All right.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
This time Jackson will throw it. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. Hardman, the intended target.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down.
No.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right.
I
We're
like
in the
it.
first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, L.A. Mecole Hardman, 95 yards.
Y'all be so focused
And
on
the
my tight end,
Rams
bro.
strike
Oh,
quickly
shit.
here for 6 points. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Oh, my
And a good
God.
return as he'll be stopped just
You gotta
shy
be kidding
of
me.
the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script
he's a
plays. We know
deadly.
that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Some of these play calls, I can get a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
To the right.
It's just taken around the 12.
Right. Oh, that's a
Nice
right.
job bringing that one back.
Dumbass.
14
That's
on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st
I
and
can't pass
10.
my game, bro. I'm shaking.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Jackson. And he's gonna go down again. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Crunch time, defense.
Come on, bro.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. Well, the pressure gets to him again. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here comes the Rams punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returnable here from the 38. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 3rd down, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Rashawn Gary drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
50 yards a boot, 20 yards a return.
And it's taken in at the 9. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
I was going to go to 2, honestly.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Yo, what the fuck is that, bro?
First half, it's 14-0.
Oh my God, I hate this game with a fucking passion. What the fuck is you coming to?
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from
that's okay.
we get slap happy up here sometimes. That one good for 26 and a first down. They go play action here on first down. He's got the first down here inside the 30, and he gets this one down to the 24. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
Now Jackson. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their
Same play.
timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. It's LaMarcus Joyner.
I just wish,
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
And now here's a carry heading left.
What is that?
Inside the 40,
Oh
not
my
quite to the
God.
35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kyler Fackrell. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Taking a deep shot here for Hart. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion. Nowhere to
You was about to do that?
escape, and he
For real?
goes down.
You fucking dummy.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Mariota.
talent.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. This one taken in by the former Baylor Bear, Jalen Hurd. 27 yards there, first down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, L.A. T.J. Hockenson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Y'all got the rules. What the fuck is this? Stop.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the pass.
Mariota.
Oh my God.
And he's taken down. Rashawn Gary able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
Oh my God, Denzel Renzo.
Intercepted.
Hell no, hell no.
By Denzel Ward.
Yo, he got me kidding me, yo.
Back to the 22.
I'm making some more.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Check Mike.
Little routine plan.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Oh my fucking god, bro!
He
I'm
couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second
I'm so
down.
much better than those.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second.
God
a little bit of tough
damn.
catch, though, falls incomplete.
God
And he'll
damn.
get into the end zone. Touchdown,
Another
Rams.
2-1-0.
TJ
calling my
Hawkinson,
neighbor.
his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Never will. That's every field. Bro, don't tell me you just quit, bro. Oh.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Evan Bush, you playing too fucking set. Let me chill before I kick my power foot out first of all.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds and maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Tighten up, tighten up.
A first down throw for Mario.
That's a dub.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
Wow.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Bro. You're so right.
To throw again on second down. Mariota.
Again, what else can you fucking
turn
do,
it
right?
off his back foot.
Yeah,
He'll
right.
heave this deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
You got me
And
shot.
he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This will be taken short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On the delay, Jones. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Mariota.
Let go, defense.
That was dumb.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
We return everything. We return everything.
Quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's other's movements.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
12 yards there and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You got nothing. Check.
Here's Jackson going for Hurd on the deep ball. And that is
that's my fault. Hold on, watch this.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mecole Hardman, 59 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I have to look for you, so I can't see somebody.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
I ain't traded for guys for no reason, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken way up by the 25. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that tells you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
That could have been bad.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Just a neutral call.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Wow. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away.
You heard me. To the left. To the right. Ooh.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
Don't remember you. They used to count me up, not add me up. They used to count me up, not add me up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, well, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Throwing on 2nd down, Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
He tackled the X. Oh, that's amazing. He tackled the X. He's a bitch. That's what we call him. Alright. What a boss.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Well, do you know who you playing up on, bro?
From the gun, Jackson.
You let me know.
A deep
Cause
shot
I
here
think I forgot. I think it's New
This
Cole.
is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll go again to Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Sam Cook now. And look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On first down, this is Geis. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. This is Butler making the catch. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Rams.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. We ain't giving up nothing. 22, check, over. 22.
This one will play like a weirdo, bro. I'm gonna just score it, bro. Fucking right.
Throw left side, going to be caught by Butler. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
All right, bro.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down.
Oh!
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken way up by the 25.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Fuck that bitch. I don't trust that bitch. No clout. Here, I'm about in Jason. Hey. Up adjacent. Lined up you an agent. We won't do it. Don't want to go through it. They ain't gonna go through it. Back. Can we talk to Cody and Zach? Cody and Zach. On my backs, bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Bitch, 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 bitch. I do one support, I bet. More zone. Z's up till I freeze up. DJ on the beat so spanking. Hey, money hungry with the Benny hundreds. Right in front of me. Roll one and oh.